at day 9 of the 2018 Intelligentsia Cup. Today is the Glen Ellen crit. Let's check out the course. So the goal for today is to get into breakaway. I've been kind of sitting back most of the days waiting for a field sprint, but the breakaway has won like the last 5 days in a row, and today is like more of a technical course, so goal is to get in that. Let's go race. Hate making this video after every single race. Sounds like the same story every time. Train. Brake got away again. Like, seriously. This one I was on the front the whole race. Not on the front. I was on the front for maybe 2 laps. But I was mostly like third wheel, which is like perfect for that course. And 2 guys go ahead, I'm like, and it was like early on, like 10-15 minutes into the race. I'm like, all right, this is getting brought back. And it was getting brought back. And then another guy bridged up. And he was in no man's land for a while, so I'm like, all right, this is getting brought back. And then another guy bridges up, and then another guy, and they were literally within like 5 or 10 seconds of us the whole time. And it was just like, they were right there, and there was a U-turn section, so they're coming out of the U-turn when we're going in. Like, that's how close it was. And it was just like, 3 to go. I'm like drilling it, try to bring it back, and there was an opportunity when we could have brought this back. We were within like 3 seconds, and I was on the front gassed because I'm trying to pull this back, and no one's pulling through to take up my slack. Like, if 2 or 3 guys went right then, we would have had it. And I'm like, the reason I didn't go with those bridges or brakes is because I thought this was getting pulled back with like 3 to go, and then as soon as that was going to get pulled back, I was going to launch, and that would have been the move. That would have been the move. I don't know, man. So I think there was like 7 or 8 in the break after all these guys bridged up, and then I finished 3rd or 4th or 5th maybe in the field. So maybe a top 10, maybe like 12th, at least 12th. I mean, this race was my mom came to this, and I was just like, yep, that's the story of this whole series. Is just brake goes away, I'm like right there to go with, but I don't for some reason, and then they stay. It's like, I don't know. And like I said before this video, I'm like, I'm going with the brake. I'm going with the brake. But I just didn't. And I was talking to my buddy Jake before this this race, and he's a Cat 4 right now. And I was just like, you know, he wants to cat up to a 3. Because he's like getting like second or third in all these Cat 4-5 races. And I'm like, you know, one mistake I made is just not learning how to win a race like in the higher categories while you're in the lower categories. So like in the 4-5s, 3s even, I could just sprint to a win, like that's fine. But when you get to the 2-3s and the 1-2s and the P1-2-3s or whatever, I'm not a sprinter like compared to those guys. So I wish I learned that when I was a Cat 4, that I needed to go off the front and like practice that skill and like learn how to make that work and that winning tactic work, because I think that's the only way I can actually be able to win a race. Because if you're in a break, most likely the sprinters are not going to be in there. They're going to be waiting for that to get pulled back, and that's really where you want to be, because then I can out sprint the guys in the break. You know, my sprinting isn't bad, it's just against actual sprinters I'm 10th. So I wish I learned how to go off the front, win from a breakaway when I was a Cat 4 and 5 versus now when it's like 10 times as hard and I'm just trying to sit in basically and go for the sprint. I don't know. But like, I felt good in that race. I was aggressive towards the front. I was chasing things early on, and there was just a moment when I was like, just chase something, and then I was, you know, sitting back a little bit when the guys went, and then the guy in front of me didn't chase that, and they got a gap, and then you know how the story ends. All right, that's day 9 of Intelligentsia Cup 2018. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Sorry it's a little bit slow to upload. I mean, it takes a while to edit, and I've been busy. But if you guys are enjoying, subscribe, because I'm gonna plan on doing these for all the race series I do for the rest of the year and on. So coming up, we got Project Echelon Omnium, which is a time-based Omnium. And then we have the Gateway Cup in St. Louis in end of August, early September. So hope you guys are enjoying. Again, subscribe, like this video, share it, and we'll see you tomorrow for the last day.